Peonies are a beautiful flower. They're also a little frustrating to grow. This video will take you through the pros and cons of growing peonies for a cut flower. So why does everybody love peonies? Well, what is not to love? They are a beautiful flower, coming in quite a few different colours, so you can get yellows, whites, pinks, deep reds. They are generally quite big flower heads, so you get a lot of flower for your money. Many of them are also scented, which was a surprise to me until I harvested the flowers that I grew this year. Previously, all of the flowers that I've grown have not really had a noticeable smell, but this year they have been beautiful. If you can see this one in particular, which I think is Sarah Bernhardt, is absolutely fantastic. So why wouldn't you want to grow them? Their size and shape are perfect for a focal flower in a flower arrangement. In fact, you see many brides even asking for peonies in their bouquet. But, and this is where the challenges start, they have a very short season. We, fortunately now here in the UK, are in peony season. And it maybe is a month long, if we're lucky, all depending on the weather. It's a little early this year, I think, so we might have it slightly longer than usual, but it is short. So if you're growing your own flowers, then you are limited to how long your flowers will grow. Now, I have had several peonies in my garden since we moved here 14 years ago, and one of those peonies is the earliest to flower in the garden, and it is beautiful, and it's a deep rose colour. It's lovely. But again, that short window of 2 weeks, you can't guarantee when that window will be. So not only does it have a short flowering season, it also is very dependent on the weather as to when it will flower. So if you are really wanting the flowers to be available first week in June, you just couldn't rely on it. It may be, and in fact if it was this year, absolutely would be, but that's not every year. They also take a few years to establish, so the general guidance is that you don't cut the flowers for 3 years after planting, which is a big investment to buy the plant, to take them to space, to then not do anything with for 3 years. Now, I don't know whether that is strictly true, whether that makes any difference to the growing ability of the plant if you pick them before then. But I know from the plants that I've planted in the cutting patch, in my perennial bed, which I created, this will be its 3rd year, the peonies that were planted in the first year there have not flowered until this year. So again, it's taken up space for no results. This year I have a few peonies, quite a few buds actually, but I am in a dilemma whether I should be picking them. I probably will. But if it causes damage, then that, again, who knows? That's an investment that you maybe don't want to risk. And indeed, the peonies can stop flowering. I have a peony that's been in the garden when we came here, another peony, and it did flower, and it stopped, and it hasn't flowered for the last 5 years. I think there must be something wrong with it by now, and I think maybe I should replace it, but I keep hoping that it will come back. And with this year being such a good year for peonies, and that one not flowering, I think the writing is on the wall for that plant. But I've no idea what stopped it. It's not moved, nothing's happened, it's just not flowering. And in addition, when it's peony season, when your flowers could be perfect for selling out to the market, you get flowers like these that you can get in supermarkets. This was in a bundle of 5 buds for £6. So that's about £1.20 a flower head. This one was reduced. It's actually come out better. But this one was reduced, so it was 75p a head. So they are a premium product. You can ask for a significant amount of money for each stem, but to get to that point, to make it worthwhile, I would say you need to have a lot of plants, which will take up a lot of space, and that will allow you to maximise the flowers that you can get, so you can have a bigger flowering window by doing that. On a plus note, these 2 flowers that I had hanging up here for demonstration purposes. So these were from my garden. So this was the big one I mentioned earlier. It's a 14-plus-year-old plant. This is it dried. This must be at least 2 weeks worth of drying. It looks brilliant. I would say that's drying better than the dahlias. It's still a bit floppy, so it's not fully dried yet. But I don't think the flower head will change much from that. It is quite crisp. I can hear it. So that is a fantastic result. This I've only hung up for a few days, so it's only just starting its drying life. This is one of the ones that smells lovely. The size of this, that was probably that size 2 weeks ago. So I'm hopeful that I'll have a lovely pink, paler pink flower head from this. So they dry brilliantly, just as another plus of how you would use it. So, are they worth it? Yes, if you're going all out for it. If you realise that they are going to be seasonal magic and not a workhorse for the whole season, then go out in a big way and fill your boats with peonies. They could, for a short period of time, be a powerhouse for you. But if you want something with longevity, they're possibly not going to be the plant for you for the whole season. If you've only got a small space, then peonies are perhaps not the best use of space in a cutting patch. They are great hero plants, but for a flowering season of 2 weeks, and they take up that space for the whole year, there are other things that you could plant that will give you much better value, or much more bang for your buck, that you can have more stems from over the course of the whole year, rather than just focusing on those 2 weeks. So in my opinion, they're better as a gardening plant. I love looking out when the peonies are in flower. I love seeing them in bloom. So with that said, maybe if you're just small scale like me, maybe the peonies are better off just being beautiful in the garden rather than cutting them. After seeing the results from buying at the supermarket, I am tempted to think that that could be the way to go. I'm certainly not going to get rid of the flowers that I am already growing, but we shall see. So as alternatives for a whole season, you could have, as a hero flower, you could have tulips to start with. A lot of them are now categorised as peony heads. So the shape and size are something that is much sought after. So you can get peony tulips. ranunculus are good flowers with lots of petals that follow on from the tulips. Then you can have roses coming next. And again, we all know about roses. They do flower for a longer period of time. They take up marginally less space. You can probably get more roses in a space than you can peonies, and you can underplant them. So roses are a better use of space. And then, of course, we then lead on to dahlias. So from a seasonal perspective, you could have that flow with peonies in there as a nice to have sometime in June. So really, you have to decide how much you love peonies and how much space you want to allow them to have in your garden, because they won't disappoint, they will just be short-lived. So it's whether your heart or your head rules as to whether you are going to try peonies for cut flowers. And if you're peony curious or just love gardening, then I share weekly, if I can, videos about cut flower growing and drying. And I've got a beginner flower garden growing guide on the way. So, subscribe to more, and until next time, happy gardening.